Very often here at this church and in my services and classes, I talk about the power of decision. Because decision does have power. Because the moment you make a decision, everything necessary for the fulfillment of your decision begins to happen. The reason some of you don't have things happening in your lives as they could is because you are so indecisive. As a matter of fact, some people are so indecisive until they decide not to decide. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I spoke to a young fellow last night who's going to college, and he's going to be entering his senior year next year, and he hasn't decided exactly what profession he wants to go into. So I said, son, what are you going to do when they put that little piece of paper in your hand which says you have a BA? He says, well, I don't know, about 3 things, and one thing's maybe I'll just go on for 2 more years and get a master's degree, and all of that is good. And I said, yes, but what are you going to do when you get that piece of paper? He said, I don't know, I've got time to think about that later. And so I said to him, I says, you know, I think you're just trying to cop out of making a decision. He spoke to me before church this morning. He said, you caused me to have a nightmare last night. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I went to sleep. And as soon as I went to sleep, I found myself standing up against a stone wall, and there were fingers pointing at me saying, cop out, cop out, cop out, cop out, cop out. He's listening to me now. I'm not going to identify him to you. And he said, I woke up shaking. I meant to get through to his subconscious because I can't make a decision for him, but I can make him realize that it is important for him to make a decision. And because I said these words to him, I said, son, as long as you don't make a decision, your mind does not know what to do with you or for you. Go ahead and make a clear-cut decision of what you want to be, to do, and to have, and your mind will overcome the obstacles. Shout this word with me. Decide. Decide. Say it again. Decide. For the 3rd time. Decide. And once you learn to decide, you will discover the power of decision. And everything necessary to bring about the materialization of that which you have decided will just come together. And, you know, some people might even call it magic, and I use that word very carefully when I use it. Because when you really understand mind science, there is no magic and there are no miracles. You see, miracles and magic represent the working of mind power on the subjective level, which people don't understand. But make a decision and things will begin to click. You young men, you young women, and all of you at all age levels, I want you this week to get ready to make some clear-cut decisions about what you want to be, to do, and to have. Because nothing decisive will really happen in your life until you make a decision.